I'll be showing you my gaming setup or gaming room, and here's what it looks like, and I'll be showing you each individual piece and be talking about it. Most of these are products on the table or on my desk I've actually done reviews on, so you just check my channel. My channel is Onsite Homeboy, and you'll find reviews of these products and unboxings, so let's get started. Anyway, here's my gaming chair, or my PC chair that I sit in when I use my PC or when I'm gaming and stuff. It's not the best, but it is pretty comfortable, and it got wheels and it spins and it rotates, just normal stuff. This desk isn't anything special, but it holds all my stuff. I wish I did have a bigger desk. This room could actually fit a bigger desk, just I don't know why I use this desk. For the meantime, I'm using this desk. So anyway, on the main level of the desk, here's all my stuff right here. I just got a regular Dell PC keyboard. It's USB, nothing special. If any of you guys know any gaming keyboards, please let me know. Moving on over here, I got it is a Next-based tablet. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of like a tablet like an iPad, but this tablet is more of a DVD tablet. They do call it a tablet for some reason, but this is a pretty cool Next-based tablet. I can also use it as a PC monitor or something else, so I can use it as an external monitor if I want to. And it plays DVDs and also plays CDs and stuff, which is pretty cool. So if I'm sitting at my desk and I want to watch a movie or I want to listen to some music or use it as an external monitor, I can. It got hookups on the side for that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. It gets about, let's say, about 4 to 5 hours of battery on one charge, which is pretty cool. Moving on over here, I got my Targus mouse. It is kind of small, but I do like it. It's pretty good for gaming and stuff. When I'm gaming, I do use my Targus mouse. One downside to it is kind of pretty small. If you have big hands, it is pretty small. Moving on over here, on the desk, I do got my 16 gig Nexus 7 tablet. It is 16 gig, which is really nice. I know what you're saying. I do have a PC right here, but it's faster to get on that just to browse the internet. But tablets won't replace PCs, because on my PC I usually do all my editing and I usually do all my YouTube stuff on there and stuff in game. But this won't replace my laptop. But if I want to check something on the internet, this is a pretty good device. And on the back, in the back, I do got my two portable gaming systems. One's a PSP 2000 Jack and Daxter limited edition, and one's my Midnight Blue DSi XL. They both got stands. They're both using cases. That case for the DSi XL is pretty cool. It is called a Armor Store case. I'm not going to demonstrate it on camera, but it's pretty cool. It got one really neat feature to it. Just check my channel and you'll find a review of that case on there. And those are my two gaming devices. Moving on to the main attraction, which would be my my PC setup. Here's my PC setup. Over here, I am running an HP 2310M monitor, which is really nice. It's only 60 hertz, which isn't really good for gaming, but for PC. But anyway, it's 60 hertz. It's good for playing 360 or PS3, even hooking up a PC to it. And it is full 1920 x 1080, so you do get full HD on this monitor. The hookups on the back would have to be you get one HDMI port, one DVI port, and one VGA port. Not too many ports on the back, but you do get enough ports. It can rotate up and down, not too much, but it can rotate up and down. On the desk, sitting below it, I got my iPod Touch or iTouch by Apple, and then I also got the remote control for the PC. The PC I have does have a remote control for it, which is cool, so I can control everything from a distance if I want to, which is really nice. It is a credit card remote. Over here on the desk, I do have a weather station by Brookstone. It is nice, even though I have a PC and a tablet right there. I can just slightly check over the time and check over the temperature outside and check what the weather is outside, which is pretty nice. And no, I do not live in Lexington, Kentucky. That's just what it's set at. And it says low battery. I haven't changed the batteries in a while, so I am going to do that after this video probably. Then moving on to the main attraction, here's my PC setup. Here's my PC I play on. It is a DV7 HP DV7 model. It does got the bubbles on it, which is pretty cool. And anyway, I don't know the specs right offhand, but I do know some of them. I'll tell you right now. It has an HD screen, and it has a Blu-ray player on it. The HD screen isn't full HD. It runs at 1600 by 900, so it isn't full HD, but it's a pretty nice PC, and it does have HD, just not full 1920 x 1080, or nothing like the new MacBook Pro with the Retina display or anything crazy, but it does get the job done, and it does have a nice HD screen for watching Blu-ray discs and stuff, which is really nice. And it does got a 4 GB of RAM, 4 USB ports, one HDMI port, one VGA port and all that cool stuff. It is nice to use, especially for gaming. It plays most games fairly well. It doesn't run all of them really well, but it plays most of them pretty well. The graphics card in there is an AMD HD card. I don't know the model number, but it plays most games very well. I am impressed with the speed of it. This laptop right out the box costs around $870. It is very pricey for the money. It is definitely not a gaming PC, but it can handle games very well, like I said. And I do love this PC. It's currently hooked up to the bigger monitor using HDMI. I could run it through a VGA, but I might lose quality, so I just use HDMI to plug it into the HP 2310M 23-inch monitor right there. And as you can see, I do have a HDMI port or HDMI cable running into it. People say that if you use a DVI, you get better quality, but this laptop right here doesn't run DVI. You can only plug it in HDMI or VGA. So I'm currently running HDMI, and I'll blow it out. And here's what the setup looks like right now. It is a pretty sweet setup right there. And on the side of it, I do got some peripherals for some games. I got two Guitar Hero controllers for one for Wii and one for 360. They're both Guitar Hero controllers, or peripherals. And then in the back, I do got a Sony Wi-Fi Blu-ray player box right there. And then I do got a stand for a keyboard. I don't know why, just randomly sitting there. And then I also have I also got a DDR mat right there for the Wii. It is a DDR mat. And then moving on over here, I do got a PC right there and a USB microphone, Logitech. It's not that good. I do have a Turtle Beach, but it's not hooked up and connected. I don't have it at the moment. But there's my Logitech USB microphone. And here's another PC. It is an HP PC. It's running Windows 7. Nothing really great. It is a quad core, but it can't handle games that well, so it's currently not hooked up. I can use it, however, just to browse the internet and stuff. But I mainly don't use that computer for most of my stuff. Even though it's quad core, it is kind of slow, so I do use my HP DB7 for most of my video editing on YouTube and playing games and stuff, because it can handle stuff very well, which is nice. And this video is coming to an end. I'll go ahead and blow it out one more time and show you what my setup looks like. Here's what my setup looks like right now, fully zoomed out. And then here's some stuff right here, my chair. And then over there, I got my Xbox 360, the normal one, the regular one from 2005. It's not from 2005, but it's the same style. It's the old version Xbox 360. I think it's a 120 gigabyte. I did upgrade the memory, the hard drive on it to 120 gigabyte when it came out. I don't really play it. It's in the box, but I can play it if I want to. But I'm currently transitioning over to PC gaming. I still like 360s and PS3s though, don't get me wrong, they're very fun to play and stuff. I just have mine currently in the box, because as you can see with my setup, I really don't have any more room for the Xbox 360, and I do need to find room for it. Maybe sometime I'll install it with my setup, but currently I can't install it because, as you can see, my setup is currently, like, it's pretty full right now, so I would have to remove something to get the 360 be able to be playing on that. Then at the bottom, I do got my another Sony Handycam. It's not the one I'm using right now. It's a different Sony Handycam. It's a very nice Handycam. It costs upwards of $1,000. It is on my channel, but I won't explain what model it is or anything. But it is a fairly nice camcorder. And then one last thing to make this whole setup complete would have to be the box on the floor. I'll go ahead and show you that. Right here, here's where all my wires go right here. It is pretty clustered right here though. I am trying to change that outlet box on the floor. I do have one, it's on the other side. I'll go ahead and show you that before I end this video. So here's what the box looks like. There's nothing really plugged into it but one thing. I do need to move it over to the other side where all my cables are plugged in. This is a power jolt box. It's supposed to protect up to 10,000 jolts. On the box it says 10,000 jolts, not 10,000 volts. And so if a storm comes or if you get a power surge, you're supposed to be protected from all your devices, which is nice. This box will run upwards of $200 to $250. Very expensive. You can plug in two telephone lines, as you can see right there. It does got ports for 2 telephone lines. You can plug in about 8 devices, so it is covered. If you have a lot of devices, you can plug up to 8 devices in here. Of course, you got your traditional power on-off button, and then it got your LCDs to say protected and unprotected and that kind of stuff right there. And right here, I just got a traditional lamp, nothing really nice, just a regular lamp going right there. If you can see it on camera, just my lamp. Then over here, I do got a lock tail a Loctel little picture thing. It is pretty cool. I'll go ahead and zoom in on that. I don't know where I got it. I got it a couple years ago, or maybe 4 or 5 years ago exactly. I don't know where I got it, but it just hangs on the wall. Then if you move upward, there you will see this cool light bulb clock. It doesn't actually work or anything. I haven't changed the batteries in it in a while, so I do need to change the batteries on that clock. But anyway, it is a pretty cool clock. It just sits there. I don't really use it, but it's just there just for decoration, I guess. I could use it. It does work. I just don't have it plugged in. And of course, there's my window in the back. One last view before I end this video. Here's my setup with everything. I'll go ahead and zoom out. Here's what my setup looks like, and that's what it looks like from a standby. Pretty cool setup. Anyway, I'm Onsite Homeboy on YouTube, and peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next review. And before I end this video, I am using my PC, as you can see, as a dual monitor setup. As you can see, I can make it duplicate the same screen, have the same screen on both laptop and PC monitor, but I prefer it like this so I can have more space to work and stuff. And anyway, I'm Onsite Homeboy. Peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video.